All right, Team Scribe. It's your girl ScribeCash here, aka Sports Ball Scribe, Fresh Face Scribe, you name it. I don't know. Depends on the day, right? The point is, we're here and it's time to do another reaction. Hope you guys are having a good day because I'm having a good day. Today we're gonna react to a video by Futuristic called Up, and Futuristic is one of my favorite artists. And yes, I'm slightly biased because I went on tour with him, right? Right. Okay. Well, there's that. But I just think that he's dope because he's truly what it means to be independent, to start from nothing. I mean, he's from Arizona. That's his hometown. It's not like one of the mecca cities like LA or New York or now Atlanta. Like he really just started from nothing. He started on YouTube, kind of similar to what we're trying to do here, right? Team Scribe, right? Um, and built a fan base and a cult fan base at that. And now he's able to tour. He has a clothing line that's in Zoomies. He's not just a rapper anymore. He's an entrepreneur, and he's great at what he does. But what I love about him is the fact that he's so versatile. Like a lot of people remember him because he had this viral content where he was just rapping a mile a minute. Like there was definitely an era where the whole speed rapping thing was the most predominant thing. I would say it was him, it was Logic, it was a few other people that when it hit hard. And that's great. Like he still has the ability to do that, and I'm sure his cult fan base, the majority of them, they that's what they love about him the most is that just bar for bar stuff. But now, for me, what I like about him the most is just the fact that he doesn't just have those bar songs or bar freestyles. Yeah, he could still do that, but now he's really got full thought out songs, great hooks. He's singing on his tracks too, catchiness, vibes. He's always been great with visuals. That's how he got here in the first place because his videos were dope and super well thought out, and I thought that was dope. I mean, shout out to Jacob Owens, who I work with, who's just great. Buff Nerds, make sure you check them out. It's a cool little shout out there. But like for me, what makes Futuristic, or Zach as I know him, so dope is I don't know. He's got this sensitive side that he's kind of tapping into. It's a little Drake-ish, but it's his version of that. Um, and I don't know. I just really mess with it. Honestly, that would be the best way to say it. But he's also super duper consistent, with releasing music. He has that down to a science, to the point where it's every 3 months you're getting a project from him, and it's I don't know, if you, I'm sure you guys have heard of Gary Vee, and what he talks about is volume, or you've heard of what Russ did, the singles every single week, or if you check out Luke Christopher is doing that right now, where he's literally dropping a song every single week. And there is that kind of method to it, to be that consistent. Then at the same time, you have to argue, okay, is it quality over quantity though? Is every single song a dope song? And so, I don't know, I'm kind of I feel some people are still taking the TDE, J. Cole, Jay-Z approach of releasing whole albums. I guess if you looked at my career, I would be more so on that side, releasing albums and then just flooding people with singles. Yeah, I have my thing where I drop a new video and a single a month, but not on a weekly basis. I feel for me, you kind of get oversaturated unless you just have a fan base that wanted you to do that. And I don't know. And I started to ask myself, I was like, if Beyonce dropped a new song every single week, would she be as okay? She would literally be as dope. Okay, not talent wise, would she be as? She would definitely be just as talented. But what the phenomenon still exists. I think the phenomenon exists because we don't get to have her. We want her so bad, and we don't get to have her every single day. So when she finally does release something, it's oh my gosh, this is the biggest thing ever. But if she did stuff on a consistent basis, would it be just much of a phenomenon? And I think that's part of what they've been able to capture is this whole illusion of I want you to want me, but just want me enough. There's other artists like Adele, even Drake has done it to a certain extent. He's been more consistent than those, I would say. But of that disappearing, coming back, disappearing, coming back, disappearing, coming back. And I don't know. I don't know what works best. I feel like every artist has to do what works best for them, but it is interesting for me. I'd say that Futuristic has been super duper consistent, and at least two projects a year, and maybe hell, I mean, he's made his money, so I guess why not? Like at this point, I feel like he's making music for fun, and that's a great position to be in. Like I feel like it always should be about fun, but he's really like it's no pressure. It's like I'm gonna make my music. I have my businesses. I still make money. But anyway, okay, let me stop rambling. Let's go ahead and just get into this video. It is Futuristic Up. Yeah. Okay. All right. So off top, we're starting in an elevator. So cool little money graphics going on. I like his outfit. I really do. That's just him. Just funky colors and like cute. Definitely cute. We got the whole like I don't know. It's just kind of like beach vibes going on. All right. Interesting. Okay, fire emojis. Fire emojis. That's what we're doing today. I've never. Is it a shame that I've never played beer pong? Another elevator. Oh, he's going up a level. Okay, well, there's some booty. All right. That's cool. Like I like that whole little effect thing. Like that thing is cool. Like that's really cool. It kind of gives me like I don't know. It's like a Kodak commercial, like low key, right? He's always around females, so we'll say. All right, up another level. Now we're on the third level. Okay. Now we have pool vibes. Right. This song is cool. It's just got like this like bouncy, like just chill vibe going on. And I rock with it. Like that was a cool little slide reaction, like transition thing. Drone shot. Alright. Mm-hmm. Okay. In the cup. Oh, hey. Alright. Dogs. Good old dogs. Very good dogs. Oh, okay, I get it. The house. It's like multiple stories. The song. Oh, fourth story. Okay. Ooh, we threw them all up. Oh, that was dope. That was a dope transition. That was dope. Basketball court. Like one thing I will say, like he's great at like working and vacationing at the same time. Like excellent multitasker. Great multitasker. Okay. Rock back and forth. I just like sheesh world. Sheesh. I can't say it how he says it. Sheesh. Alright, that was the end of that video. I liked it. It was simple. It fit the song. It had like a balance to it. It had a concept. I love these concept, no concepts. Like it was such a simple concept. We're gonna keep going up. The song is called Up. It kept going up levels. Different things kept happening. But it was just something visually to look at, like low key that went with the song, and I messed with it. Like I said, like I really do rock with Futuristic. If you haven't checked him out, be sure to check him out. But like the question becomes for me is like there's been so many different eras I feel like of hip hop. We had like a mixtape era, right? Then we had like our YouTube rap era that like took over. Then we had like a SoundCloud era. Like where are we at now? Like are we still in the SoundCloud rapper era or are we in like new territory? Because I feel like a lot of people say the labels have lost power. I don't think so. If you really know what's actually happening behind the scenes, they haven't lost power. They want you to believe that they lost power. But it's really, it's like these platforms are posing as the labels. And that's the best way to put it, I would say, in my perspective. And so the question becomes, like, are we about to go back into another cycle of where, quote unquote, being independent is not really being independent? Like Futuristic is somebody I could legit say is an independent artist. No label behind him, uses his own money, invest back into making himself have more money, created his fan base from scratch, very organic, has a cult following. I'd say he's in there, like Dizzy Wright is in there, right? Like um who else would I say off the top of my head? Like Dimrick, who else is like touring like that? There's a few other artists that started off independent. Like Logic started off really organically independent for a long time, and then he went to a label. That's like no takeaway from him, but like he really did grind it out. So the question is, do you feel like there are true independent artists anymore, or is there something going on behind the scenes? So I'm gonna leave you with that question, and I'll see you tomorrow.